And welcome to Fix Right Ace Attorney Day 10 here in channel. With case, episode 5. I keep on saying case 5. Case 5. Well, technically it's case 5, but it's episode 5. Day 30, trial date. Day 30. Guess it's day 3 today. February 24th, 9:41 a.m. District Court. Defendant lobby number 2. So what do you think, Mr. Wright? I think the prosecution is confused as we are. After all, the victim was murdered in 2 different places at the same time. And different suspects was arrested at each of the crime scenes. Lana! Good morning, Mr. Wright. Apologize for yesterday, I was indisposed. Updating the hold you for too long for questioning. Just finished, actually. I'm used to all of that, though. But how'd it go? It says Mr. Wright, suspect. Police are clueless. Figured as much, so I struck a plea bargain. Plea bargain? What do you mean by that? Yeah, if I told them the truth behind the cemetery was murdered, they wouldn't seek capital punishment. That's what I mean now. What? Don't tell me you. What's my regret? Much to talk about this as they are. This guy. Trace evidence of a certain person in the police department evidence room. It belonged to Officer Jake Marshall. What kind of trace evidence? Blood-stained fingerprints to be exact. Oh. Trump card I have up my sleeve today. You understand what this means, don't you? I want to defend my sister and accuse Mr. Marshall. We have to play the cards we're dealt. Isn't that right, Miss Guy? Do we have to do, Mr. Wright? Mr. Wright? I say that's not good for Marshall. Of course, now it's such a for the trial of Miss Lana's Guy. The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution is, I'm afraid you'll have to clarify. Take 30 minutes by car to reach the police department from the prosecution office. Yes, the victim, Bruce Goodman, was slain at both places at the same time. That's physically impossible, is it? That's why the victim from the room just disappeared. Yes, and the buyer eventually reappeared in the trunk of Mr. Edwards' car. Wow, this is one messed up trial. I think what happened is he was murdered in the evidence room. His body was taken into, and for some reason, now again, witness could be lying again. What she saw, misunderstood what she saw. Again, who knows? It's not been our witness from the first day of trial has not been was not very honest with us. That was for sure. We found that. What do I do as a prosecutor to present impartial evidence? Today, I present evidence relating to the murder at the police department. In doing so, I believe in which we should proceed will reveal itself. That's what sets Mr. Edwards apart. He sounds so opposite. No, he doesn't know what's going on himself. That's supposed to be an animal trait? The role of the trial resumed. On the day of the crime, what exactly transpired at the police department? George, you recall your first witness of the day to sound. The first witness the prosecution calls. Suspect in a murder occurred at the police department. Suspect, you mean the so-called murderer? Oh boy. Things are getting wild from the get-go. Witness, please state his name and occupation. Yes, sir. Emerson Mike Mickens. Sir, I can piece this up, then that would be murder, sir. So you're telling us you're a professional killer? Sir, it was me, sir. I'm the one who did it. I won't have to kill anyone again, sir. You gotta believe me, sir. Actually, we'd like to hear from you. I don't know what you call part of the younger generation, sir. A person who acts as an adult that can't possibly get friends. Please, sir, help me, sir. Officer Mickens. Yes, sir. Give us your report of the crime. Consider that in order. Yes, sir, it's EOS. And all I'm part of the generation that must be told what to do, sir. Can't fault them for the lack of dutyism. Oh, it's not my normal daily. I was assigned to guard the evidence room today. I spotted a suspicious man on the security screen and rushed to the room. I'm doing what I was trained to do, sir. I was suddenly attacked. I fought for my life and then I did it. I passed out until another suspecting week. The victim, Detective, gonna attack you? Do you want those before they do it to you? That's Rick's family motto. I'd say that then you're afraid and the colleague helped you regain consciousness. Yes, sir, you knocked me upside the head, sir. Very well, the defense may begin its cross-examination. Then he has more info to work with. Mr. Mickens, you work in the jail affairs department, do you not? Yes, sir. I'm trying to hiring new recruits, sir. Yikes, that was a scary thought. A transferal was taking place the day of the crime. Many officers were given special tasks on our night for him. I was in charge of the guarding in the Blue Rancher, sir. The Blue Rancher? Yes, sir, the lovely police mascot created by the chief detective, sir. Yeah, that thing. Sure, wasn't broken down in the transfer process. That's our sole mission for this day, sir. Yeah, but that was in front of the police department. That was like a very important mission. After we were having fish today, there were so many people running around. And I relocated the Blue back to the evidence room. So that's what you went to the evidence room. Tell us, what did you see when you got there? At the evidence room. Yeah, ID card, am I correct? Precisely, sir, I have one right around my neck. So then, your ID number should be listed on here, right? There it is, I found it! There's one right here. Please read the number. It says 498489596. That's my number, sir. I see, huh? Number is the one that came in right before. And after. What? Please explain, witness. It's not real mistake, sir. Time when I relocated moved back to the evidence room. Second time was when I went to go get him after everything settled down. So that was during the second time when. And so that's when I spotted the man on the security screen. So you were attacked. What's exactly happening? Thanks, sir, a knife! We pulled a knife on you? What happened then? Then he charging in. I'm like that. You looked as surprised as I was. He's like the kind of person someone would want to run into. That's why I reacted, sir. So her arms like an octopus is struggling to detain him. Like this gas on my end. Maybe if you just kept your cool, your hand would be. When I saw blood trickling down my arm, I panicked. I grabbed the man by the collar. You mean when I said, I look at the type, I'm really in the kung fu filter. The man let his guard down for just an instant, so I snatched his knife and took it from him. He took his knife around to perform the disarming maneuver. I made sure to close my eyes like a man. I see. He must have been desperate. Next thing I knew, his white coat was drenched in blood, a sea of blood, and then the next thing I knew, yes, punched me right in the face, sir. Drenched the blood. Much like the jacket Lana was wearing. Okay, that's odd. About time you were getting conscious. No offense, sir, but how am I supposed to know that? I was unconscious. Alright. According to the police report from the officer, woke up the witness was about 5:30. He hit me right in the head too. I was crying tears of pain. That's nice. I mean, it's nice that your coat does. I came around though and made sure to finish my mission, sir. Your mission? It's a move answer, sir. Down to the entrance before things got out of hand. Oh, we can always rest easy now. I just picture what happened. Yes, Your Honor. Only one thing remains unclear. Was the man that this officer murdered really the victim? Got a point. Yes, Officer Meckins? Got that, sir. Look at this, it was sent to my jail cell. Chief delivered to me just this morning, sir. Chief? Delivered it? What is it, a videotape? Yes, sir, that's absolutely right, sir. A videotape, sir. It's video footage from the security camera in the evidence room. What? I suspiciously asked if there was such a tape. And I was told if I had been mistakenly erased. That's quite a mistake. I just did what I told sir earlier. That's the only thing I'm good at. Like the communication with the police department as good as ever. Oh, let's have a look. Show us a video of you wearing the victim. Oh, please stop using that red wire, sir. We're the real murder. Just what are we getting at ourselves into? It's Blue Panther. As the person. So we think is Goodman. You can see his face. It's Jenkins. Looks like everything is going the way he said it did. Wait. The blood is not from the victim. It's from... I believe we're all thinking the same thing. Can we deal with this unsettling feeling started with them? Okay, it looks like the blood is not actually from the victim. It's from the grapple from when him and the Meckins and the attacker were grappling. What the hell was that bring him a piece of plywood. So that's if I didn't enjoy the entire criminal affairs department, sir. Move answer, sir. I'm not surprised this is going smoothly. Video from the security room place in the evidence. Now, I have a question. How in the world did the guy get out on camera? In there. What did he drop? Maybe we can get fast forward or rewind. Tape. There it is. He slashes them. They struggle. That's the only way this tape seems to prove the witness did encounter someone in the evidence room and some sort of activity did take place. Your Honor, instead of relying on complete footage, which testimony was to suffice. Right with you, Officer Mickens? Yes, sir. See you, sir. His face can't be clearly seen in the video. I said that other person was Detective Goodman, sir. I mean, he opened the locker, which required Detective Goodman's fingerprint to do it. The locker he opened is actually Detective Goodman's locker, sir. No, it must be. No one else could have unlocked it. A fingerprint. Detective Goodman has been given the locker equipped with a fingerprint activated lock. Should say each lock can only be opened by a detective it belongs to. Drinking that rain, the currency would have to be Detective Goodman. Very well, the defense may begin cross-examination. Which cross-examination will lead, but everything begins with a contradiction. So I have to start. I got a winner. Again, this is where like the fast forward is like fast forward. Now you can't clearly see it in the video. That's true. Okay, not wanting to load there. At least doesn't look like it. Something falls out. It's the blood that's they were struggling. I thought maybe. I thought maybe that matched up to that, and it doesn't. But well, maybe if it's smeared, I don't know. Are you able to get a good look at him? Basically, man attacked you with a knife. Sorry, it must have been. I must label people as having seen, not seen the man's face. That'd be classified as the latter. You're standing right in front of him, were you not? Or the point you were the person who fought him, aren't you? Yes, sir, but I didn't get a look at his face, sir. I'm not the kind of guy who looks up to people when they're talking with them. You see? Yeah, but it's a good trade for a police officer. So, I'm sorry, it was him, sir. Okay, I'll bet my man's on it. You don't know that for sure, do you? Never actually saw Goodman's face. Well, I suppose you're right. Say that. It's the label of people I have seen and not seen. You're gonna definitely the food, going to verified. Why is everyone looking at me? And the label your stares is disturbing her. Megan? Eek? I've been shown the questionable video at best. We are not the best of moods. Oh, please be more certain when you testify. Yes, sir. And the man who brandished the knife on you was Goodman. Well, you're positive it was him. The locker's got the fingerprints to do. What's those lockers? Is there no other way to open them? I'm sorry, I myself tried all kinds of methods in the past. A spot there serves their fingerprints. I bet that he tried! But up the locker, it's only responds to the registered fingerprints. It must be the person the locker is trying to. Exactly my points are. This too. How do you know that information? I remember, sir, from people in the know, sir. People in the know? Workers in the department in the cafeteria, sir. They keep me informed. They also send me your romantic trouble, sir. For the record, your Malacca did indeed belong to Detective Goodman. I verified this information know from a reliable source. Thank you, Howard. And there was the interest. So the victim opened the locker with no fingerprints. It must have been no one else could have unlocked it. However, there was a point detail that's not shown in the video of the man's face. Sir! If I may say something, sir. Please don't all the no one being examined. I don't understand why the man's face is so important in this case, sir. It was his hand that opened the fingerprint lock. It was the hand that tried to thrust the knife in my body, sir. My cell state can testify to not that, sir. If you have to point footage to lie. That is, let's defense could find a problem with it. Mr. Wright, let's check the court records again. Getting film? Video? Regarding the video contained in the tape, there's one thing in particular that seems rather strange. Strange? It's one possibility that it may not have been Detective Goodman. But it contained the contradiction. Interesting. Your Honor, I have a proposal. Yes, I know it. I propose we have at the defense point to us the alleged contradiction in the video. You wouldn't want me to point it out. Your old proposal accepted. Let's inspect the piece of evidence. I'll play security tape. That's right, please show us the contradiction as you speak. I had to point out a problem in the video. The first time I ever had to do that. You can do it, Mr. Wright. Just step up so you can fast forward and rewind at the steps so you can fast forward and rewind or pause the video. Take a look at be sure to point out the right thing. Please don't play it too many times. I can't stand watching this video. How did this guy ever become a police officer? That's right. Police only knows. Where's the contradiction indicates it may not be Detective Goodman. Oops. Yeah. I think that's strange. What you have to say is this. Hold on a second. I need to use my drops. I don't get it. Would you mind if I find your Iverson? With those blurry eyes. Fire patch, you should take the two again, huh? Now what do I do? Well, let's try this again. I think that's right. Every time you point your finger, someone gets it. The thing that's strange about this video has got to be this. Also, Americans? Sir, do you mean this? Me, sir? As I understand the locker apparatus works like this. Grab a handle, it sets or reads your fingerprints if it's a match. Light turns on and the lock is released. Grab my very limited spirit, that's the way I stand it, sir. If so, then something is seriously wrong with this picture. It's lighting up, see? The victim reaches for the handle to open the locker. Let's rewind a little further. It was already lit up. Here, notice the light? What's this? It's already lit up. Precisely my point, Your Honor. I'm sorry, open for the victim to grab the handle. Yeah! Order. What's the meaning of this? Very simple, Your Honor. Locker was unlocked on the day of the crime. But the lockers are controlled by electronic system. The door is shut and sensor is triggered. The locker's automatically locked. I know, it must have been broken. But I'm not an expert at this. I like Your Honor. That's what I'm reporting any malfunction. I'll just show you novices should keep their mouths shut. That's alright. Do you have an explanation? Your Honor? Where's the lack of light? Me, Your Honor? Yes, well, you see, secondly, my field. What do you think? What do you think, Miss Scientific Investigator? Huh? Oh, something jammed like the system's sensors. Something jammed the sensors? Say, there's something else that seems out of place in this video. Yeah, I thought so too. Gotta be another clue somewhere in this footage. Well, let's inspect the video once more. Locker was unlocked. That's right. Please point out the cause for this. Oh, it's a rubber glove. Watch closely. The continuation of the part I showed you earlier. What's this? Something white fell out of the locker. But sir, it's been my experience that things fall out when the doors open. Alright, I'll have to fall out and roll at great distance. Can't be sure that item wasn't completely inside the locker to begin with. What do you mean? This just triggers the lock when the door is shut. Or something was inserted, say, between the sensor and the door? Inserted? I was explaining when the door was open. Bring the sensor. So I think wasn't inside the locker. It's stuck between the door and the sensor. I didn't say it now, sorry, it's just like my tie. 2 out of the 3 times it gets stuck in the door when I get out of my patrol vehicle, sir. The door closing, it chokes me. The object factor was extremely thin to fit in the door. Not only that would have to block the electronic currents. It'd be an insulator. It's an insulator, but the current scene. It just might have been something that fits the description. But sorry, by insulator you don't mean... I think I finally got this figured out. Well, the defense please present relevant evidence. What this insulator was struck... I got it. Behold, this was stuck in the locker door. How about sticking yourself instead? Huh? But it's wearing thin, you might fit. Your own budget has been blocked. You have time to think of you come back, you have time to think of it through again. Something thin slipped in your neck. And look at that, it's really the SL9 case. It's crazier. I found this in a locker, a thin rubber glove. We can't be sure that was the victim's locker. It has the tag that says the SL9 that's in it. The video seems to depict the victim opening the locker. But this isn't the case, the lamp is lit up. The crime, even I could have opened that locker. Is that not so, Officer Mickens? Sorry, I would be so sorry. Order. So we believe then the victim was stabbed in the other's room. Not Detective Goodman? Don't be misled, Your Honor. What do you mean? Edward. The defense has merely demonstrated a possibility, nothing more. The victim video was indeed Bruce Goodman. I'll offer one more testimony to prove this. What? Officer Menkins, please testify about this. Sorry, yeah. I'm not sure what you're referring to, sir. Oh, you mean that, sir? Of course, sir. Is this a joke? We need testimony. And 2. The one thing that proves the man was Detective Goodman, sir. Any evidence during this is their ID card. When the ID card is used, there's a record of it. Have the crime detective and use this card. Well, we've already established thanks to ID record. I have the ID record right here, Your Honor. Now, again, the ID used at 514 is that of the victim. For the crime, without doubt, this is the victim's ID. However, one thing else that strikes me as unusual. The cases should be due for transfer. There's so many people using this room. Special evidence rooms only used for storing in certain special cases. Special cases? Shouldn't be violent cases involving police staff. Thinking that makes my hair stand on end. It doesn't make a difference. A few cases up for transfer there. Let's clear it up by noon. Alright, see, now let's move on to the cross-examination. Now, like your early testing, you believe this is rock solid, do you? Yes, sir. Solid as a stone, sir. Man was wrapped in bandages. I can review for victory, sir. Your other one can still do that. Can he just use his right hand for that? Let's hear him out fully. One never knows what you might say until the very last second. I got it hanging from your neck around one of yours. Yes, sir. This card right here, next to my cuff. I keep it here so I don't ever forget it. I don't want to steal from you, keeping it out in the open like that. Maybe I shouldn't wear it around my neck. I said 2 of the 3 times my tag gets stuck when I get out of my car. See, it's my ID card that gets stuck. The dark clothes and get ID checks me. Let's leave this one alone. Right to each police officer has only 1 ID card. Well, the department and the prosecutor's office can arrest test of that. So you proceed with your testimony. If he knows this is the record the witness referred to. Let me see, yes, that would be Dr. Goodwin. What's the matter? According to this, what's your name is on here? So is your honor. I have to prosecute again. Maybe he's behind all this, being a prosecutor. And I never. I mean, he's that man in blue and murder. Just staring at him. Got the wrong color, kid. But soon, the court committee will want to speak to you again today. Nothing with shit art regarding my actions or the consequences. Now let's continue with the cross-examination. Or if the afterwards, it must be so difficult for him. I believe he testified when he asked the man to show his ID card. Pull a knife on you. That's right, he didn't show me an ID card, sir. Did you think that's odd? We had his ID card. He just showed it to you. What are you reason to draw a knife? Maybe he just panicked. Makes sense for the contradictions. Let's point them out. It's alright. What do you think? I'm confused. What? How much this ID testimony is too obvious. I like Edward to miss something like this. Let's show him what we got. Wait, one of my officer Mankins. I'm not gonna wait, sir. I had the victim's ID card right here. I found it at the crime scene. Well, that makes sense. When I say crime scene, I'm not referring to the evidence in the police department. I mean the other crime scene. We're in a parking lot at the prosecutor's office. Your Honor, what piece of evidence to present? For a report clue regarding the victim's ID. The lost item report is only half completed. But Detective Goodman lost something the day of the crime. It's not important enough to fill up this report. Let me guess, you believe it's something to be his ID card, right? I can't say that for sure. There's a high probability. The day of the crime, Detective Goodman was not carrying his card. Order. So now, what does that all mean? There's only one thing. Doesn't require much thought. Right Officer Mencken said it in the account in the evidence room. But that Detective Goodman remembered the man who stole his ID card. Order, does this prosecution have a response? I have one thing to say to this defense. Bravo, Mr. Wright. Bravo? Allow me to summarize the defense argument. 5:15 the day of the crime. The man in the evidence room and the officer making the count was not Detective Goodman. There are two grounds to support this. The first, the locker in the evidence was already unlocked. Second, the victim lost his ID card. Or correct so far, Mr. Wright? Yes. What's he up to? That being the case, we want to only arrive at a single conclusion. The victims in the video is fake. The murder in the evidence room is also fake. But security cameras not show that it's in a murder. That is, well, I guess that alright. Something wrong, Mr. Wright? Go see the contender pointing your finger around. This is go to animal. Well, it seems you've finally realized. So what you've gotten to the length to prove. Oh, so, blame yourself and start with. The defense has already done the explaining for me. The video is fake, which means the murder did not take place. At the police department at F5:15, day of the crime. So, the crime can only take place at the location, the underground parking lot. At the prosecutor's office, the murderer being Miss Lana's guy, the defendant. The evidence is compelling. A trustworthy witness. Observed the moment the defendant used the murder weapon. Yeah, but I really don't think he's trustworthy. That's just way too shabby. Sounds like a trap from the beginning. That's what still leaves many questions unanswered. Second, what the victim must have made it accounted. What this person disappeared to? However, Charles' purpose examined only when murder Detective Goodman. Just so, Your Honor. That's right, you have to do something or else Lana. What's I do? How am I supposed to get this man? Alright, Your Honor. Now, Mr. Wright, don't tell me you're objecting to what you've disproven. Of course not. Both of us walked right into the prosecution trap. What are you talking about? Criminalization proved one thing only. The security video did not actually show the murder. Cannot be said as unrelated to the murder in the parking lot. Wait a minute. There's no... I wish I could fast forward this. But look for a second. Watch. There was a piece of cloth hanging out afterwards at the end of the video. Cannot be said as unrelated to the murder in the parking lot. There's a piece of cloth that wasn't hanging out at the beginning of the video. Look at a large amount of blood traces are found in the evidence room. Defense demands further examination of the truth of the matter. Judge Edwards, Your Honor, Judge will examine this further. Other witnesses will be necessary. The prosecution prepared? I'm sorry, Your Honor. The prosecution considers the incident the police state to be unrelated. Any other witness for the incident. Alright, chance. Time to call a certain Texas Ranger to the stand. That's alright? Do you mean, Your Honor? Would you like to request a specific witness? Oh, do you have in mind? There are reasons to believe that who knows the truth. Truth behind the activities that took place in the evidence room. The Prosecutors investigated the person's name. Let's check whether or not to comply. Well, then, Mr. Wright, this person whom you would testify. What is his or her name?
Take that!
That's right. I'm not even gonna bother asking you why. I've never been seen a more obvious stall tactic in my entire career. Right? Don't you remember what you said this morning? No, about your trump card. That's right. Those bloody fingerprints we found in the evidence room. What chance of bringing them up to testify? Officer Jake Marshall. Why him? College must know everything just yet. He's in charge of the evidence room. I feel we should hear what he has to say. Prosecution agrees to the defense request. He's responsible for guarding the room. We should hear his testimony. Fortunately, he works in the police department. We shouldn't need longer than 20 minutes to prepare. Very well. We'll take a 30-minute recess while the witness is subpoenaed. Prosecutor, please prepare the witness during the time. Well, Your Honor. First down recess. The thing I noticed, and if you notice when they go back to the thing I noticed, is there's a piece of cloth hanging out of Jake's thing, and now we know there's blood on it, and we will get with the Lumisol. Another thing, it wasn't there when the videotape started. March 24th, 11:32 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. No stopping you, is there, Mr. Wright? What do you mean? Call Jake Marshall. You figured everything out. I figured anything out. Lana, you want to know everything. Emma, you always know everything. Why didn't you tell us? That's right, he's trying to protect you. I don't recall ever asking for his protection. You were so cold. Don't you trust us? Don't you trust me? Hope I'm not interrupting anything, pal. Oh yeah, you are. Oh, I guess I am. I'll come back later. Wake up, Shoe! What is it? You gotta learn the nerve, pal. Make a detective run around all on duty. I tell you, all you called me here, I've been happy at people's funerals. I've seen every people's funerals. Sorry, detective. You better be, pal. Hey! I see you there, Chief Prosecutor's guy. That's okay, so, have you bought what I asked? Oh, you mean this? I apologize, detective. Due to my present circumstances, I'm supposed to use Mr. Wright's name when I make a request. My name? Yeah, never in a million years I thought it was you who asked me. Goodbye, do you bring me the SL9 as if it files? No, by noon, that tongue are crazy. SL9 isn't it? A lot of that's... I thought Mr. Wright needed them, so I had them brought here. You might do well to read them. Can't believe your chief counsel were a witness in that case. This guy was a witness? Victims of Jones, Nate, Rachel Moss, Kirby, Faith Neil Marshall. Jake Marshall's brother? Charles H. investigator. A guy investigated task force. Investigated Damon Grant. A guy who had investigated Bruce Goodman. Jake Marshall, Angel Star. That's interesting. Take it from me, you don't want anything to do with drill murders. True. What? Now I've brought you the stuff you're gonna do, Mr. Nori? Emma, but why? Why's your name in there? My name's in there? I don't know. Unless... Why's your name in there? Yes. Oh, she's a witness. Unless... No, it couldn't be. Lana, the SL9 says, is that... That's the classification number the police filed in there. 2 years ago, the rest of the world knew it as... The Joe Drake killings. The Joe Darky killings. No, Lana. It's over with. No! Oh, wait! She ran away! Yeah, you know what? I just remembered I gotta be somewhere. So I'm out of here! Jake Marshall, Eagle Star, Damon Grant, Miles Ellsworth. After mentioning Lana and Emma. All those kids connected to those killings 2 years ago. This can't be just a coincidence. Knowing you might be able to figure it out. Time to get back to the trial, Mr. Wright. Best of luck. I bet I could go look at this file. Dun dun dun! Okay, I'm gonna take a little bit of break here, not to listen now, but good spot to take a break. And we'll do a trial ladder and an investigation day 30, it looks like. So yeah. Back in just a few minutes, we'll continue on with day 10 of Face Race Attorney here on the channel. And back. February. Break. Back in it. February 24th. Let's record. Number 9. Let's record. Quarter 9. 14 p.m. Music. Right now, reconvene a trail of missile in the sky. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna call the next witness to stand. Start guarding evidence room on the day of the crime. Let's please state your name and occupation. Me, partner, just a man that not the same as you, wondering the trials of civilization. Occasionally helping the elderly crossing intersections when needed. Yes, I get it. I know you're a patrolman. Aim if you are enough, you can hear the howls winning and calling out. You exact the chick marshal you are. Howling wind, I've never heard that word described that really. Now, Mr. Marshall, let me ask you something. You were charged with guarding the evidence room on the day of the crime took place. Is that correct? According to the papers, partner? What do you mean? Hector Goodman is only 10 strap. Marshall has watch. Let's play the blood print, hand print on there. Okay. Can get the ear. Can't really get a good print. I need a good look at it. Yeah, but we've seen it. Now, I thought maybe, but we did whenever Menkins was being the guy, you could see his facial hair was different from that. More like Marshall's. Soulless boundless as the desert. No paper can sum it up. As we get on with this quickly. Please share with the testimony of the day of the crime. Plain old English. Day of the crime. My job to keep a wary eye on the Bowman Orchard. They say I was supposed to have been around 3 times a day, but they ain't my style. That's room protected by 2 security systems anyway. Right, I was at the sister side saloon at the time went down. What's this? A traveling man, so if you're out of the ammo, time to hit the trail. I particularly care for your attitude. Can't that care for your being that you don't say me complain. Wait a minute. I two considered carrier systems. The carrier cameras and the ID card reader. I can even calculate like you know about those. Oh, about the fingerprint activated locks and the evidence lockers. Activated locks? Kind of fangled junkies are those? He's not being very helpful. Not the good machines are following orders. Let's get the weakness down, don't they, my prosecutor? That seems like trouble. That's alright, it's all yours. Thanks! The guy, you keep an eye in the evidence room. I just made sure nothing moved in the security camera mode. That's so still. Even time dies in there. I just can't take his interest in the recordings. Entered them? Reason nothing aren't useful when time would come. I erase the tapes. What's good useful is recorded the tapes are erased every 6 hours. Time I erase the tape, I would feel like I erased a part of my life. This guy's life for a drag, but isn't going to do him any good. So you don't physically enter the evidence room. Right around the day of the crime, right? I heard a word of what I said, partner. I told you that ain't my style. I'm afraid I don't understand. That's why I let you get in his way. Well, I know joined the police force. So, Mr. on the day of the crime. When you and me, I didn't set foot in the evidence room that day. Those were rubber gloves stuck in the victim's locker. Do you know anything about that? Sorry, partner, I can't say I do. I've been at Crypt in weeks. This guy avoid being fired. You to be a detective, so you used the evidence room in the past, correct? Of course, back in the 90s, no locker was gold mine of evidence. You didn't know about the fingerprint lock. Sorry, partner, I ain't good with machines. I can tell you how a bike works. That's quite incredible! That's in a locker here that cannot be seen. It's well known that detectives are unaware of the presence. I didn't even mention Detective Goodness said something like that, too. Anyway, it doesn't seem that this is relevant to the crime. Tell us what you were doing when the crime took place. What are you doing in a place like that? I was eating spaghetti. Everyone's a steak lunch can be beat the parlors while I go stop by pasta. You mean to tell us you're abandoning police so you move? No, desperately tacos, partner. That's not what I meant. I hope this is at least not your listen. That's strange. This is unusual. Here's what it says. Not when I read this. When I read this here. Alabama Officer Marshal? That's right, partner. Or is this called evidence? Plan to pin me this crime, then you better draw. Otherwise you're just wasting my time. Still, horse is waiting to carry me back to Western Sunset. I'm glad that's like being responsible for guarding evidence room. It doesn't appear to have seen anything. Actually, don't take orders from anyone. Everyone knows that. Really, your spirits don't. Okay, I have a trump card up my sleeve. I best keep my cool. So I better keep up the ante. Officer Marshall, does strike you as odd as being called to testify like this? After all, you weren't in the security room at the time of the crime. You dragged me down there. Wait yourself, partner. Quite simple. It left a very light trail behind at the scene. To be exact, a handprint. Now listen, really good partner. Now I'm a caretaker at the crib. I pay respect that make rounds up about once a month. That's why your fingerprints would be in there. I only wish I were officer. You see? Fingerprints are covered in blood. This, what's the meaning of this? Let's say fingerprints were at the scene of crime. The blood was wiped away, however. We'll test clear and real this. Oh, Officer Marshall? Seems to me, there ain't a person in this room with a head on his shoulders. Huh? Take care of an explanation then, Officer Marshall. With the blood-stained fingerprints. Let me begin your testimony about your fingerprints. Of the scene of crime. I said it's only natural if fingerprints be in the average room. I'll just happen to be at the same place as blood-stained handprint. Or just locker with my fingerprints by chance. Blood-stained fingerprints are completely unrelated. You know the bar was wearing gloves. They had nothing to do with it. Except we know in the video that's not true. Police is pretty valid. Let's room for doubt. That would be fun when I doubt partner. Alright, now across them in the witness. Gotta hide something, I can feel it. I have to prove it. See how do you put it? Pay your respects once a month? Yeah, that's right. There's one more thing. Locker happens to be mine. What do you mean? What I said. It's the locker I used when I was a detective, like I still use. Now that in there now, there's a heap of broken dreams. I see. We changed my prints were all over the locker. Those fingerprints today was never removed from the locker programming. I've been using the fingerprint locker all the time without even knowing it. Then what about the bloody handprint? But the mine is no mystery. Please explain. The locker's covered my fingerprints. Happened. Chances of that happening are 1,000,001. Contrary can they argue the opposite. Chances of that not happening are 1,000,001. Get that straight, partner. Ain't gonna get no reward for me to be a fingerprint. You know why? I'm related. It was Dad's day. Kinda like a cereal in a cereal. Gotta do breakfast now, it's got tomorrow. He's right. Although cereal similarly like they're totally different. Let's see what Homos have to do with any of this. How do you know that? I mean, a lot of but I still do my job and keep up on reports. There's a blood stain at the scene thought to be looked by the mirror. That's right. Found one on Detective Gumshoe's locker. However, no fingerprints were detected in the handprint. I think we tried that too. so that would mean wearing gloves. From there, to place their hand on top of the fingerprint. That's the only line of conclusion. It's time to get the picture, partner. The picture. Little blood and jazz is that's just food for the buzzards. There's only one reality, and that's this. Security tape? My trial isn't in there. Can't say otherwise. Okay, so anyway, Mr. Wright, please consider carefully where you're going with this cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Continue your testimony, Officer Marshall. What do you mean by that? Alright, tag me this crime is that, partner? So, that video is the only direct evidence you have. The video is next to useless, is full of blind spots. Blind spots? Places you can't see. There's panning back and forth, the floor isn't shown. Someone was familiar with the camera position. They can leave the room without being caught on tape.
Objection!
We don't have time for speculation, right? That's right. If you show evidence in this video that indicates Marshall was present, please do so now. Very well. I'll point out your mistake, Officer Marshall. Tread carefully, Mr. Wright, or you may wind up making the mistake. Let's have a look at the video. That's the incriminating evidence of the witness. Dick Marshall. I'll call it there. We're back. Bring our attention back to the security camera. It's a mistake I'm afraid you'll soon not forget, officer. It's short and text and so are the tempers. Some of what you have to say in 8 words or less. Very well. Clearly be seen in this video. Exactly, or it's not bad, partner. The key lies in a certain locker shown in the video. The locker with the white cloth sticking out, which is, he just confessed, is his. We know can't be open unless it's. Let's hear it, but. Let's see, have a fingerprint. And we saw it early in the video, it wasn't lit up, so there was nothing blocking it. That's unlike Goodman's locker. So it had to be Marshall. Let's rewind the video a bit. It was in there a second before the first couple of times that went by. Yep. Oh, the white cloth is gone. There it is, Officer Marshall. When the crime took place, the white cloth wasn't there. Then it suddenly appeared. There's only one explanation. Officer Marshall, you were in the evidence room at the time of the crime. What's more, you opened your locker when the camera was turned away. And you're the only one that could. But the order, which seemed that's the only Hold your horses. Sorry, partner. You got the wrong man. Thought my lock was open. You're the one to open it. Where I need to hide something so you open the lock is stuck in it? What the hell happened to choose mine? Doesn't know about the lock. I know it's staring at me like I'm one man. He doesn't know. This guy's just plain dumb. Who doesn't know? I hate to rain on your parade. You're the only person who can open that particular locker. Oh yeah, I call you bluff. Open that locker now, prove it.
Take that!
A fingerprint sensor? Yep. We talked about this earlier today. Lockers can only be opened by detectives that belong to it. What kind of crazy talk is this? Well, Detective Gumshoe did mention something about this. In any case, the locks ain't that obvious. There are even some people on the force that don't even know about the fingerprints. Locks. The sheriff? What do you have to say in 8 words or less? I got one word for you, partner. No! That's 8 words or less. Nice. Order. I'll have a pizza. Just blame yourself. This is a joke. It's the worst I've ever heard. I assure you this is no joke, Officer Marshall. Please tell us what you were doing in the evidence room at the time of the crime. Wait, please answer the question. What is he now, a bullfighter? That's right, Officer Marshall. You forget the rest from here. We can? Have a look at the floor plans. Place for someone to hide in the evidence room. This did see Officer Marshall. And where's the witness? It's right as an answer. That's right, the only possible conclusion. Oh, then let's hear it.
Take that!
I was standing right here. Yeah, but that's where the victim Detective Goodman was. For some reason now it doesn't look like it. Facial hair. Correct, unless the man wasn't Detective Goodman. The victim in the video is Officer Marshall. Dressed up to look like Detective Goodman. The preposterous Officer Beckons with the detective at the crime scene. Once he saw the man's face, he knew for sure. I point out that Officer Beckons did not know Detective Goodman. Heard the man's reaction when he confronted him. When I counted the man in the room, I asked him to show his card to her. Yeah, this is Detective Goodman. He totally pulled a knife on me, sir. What about the officer's story puzzled me. And his ID card waiting to show it. Yeah, why would they have the evidence room so he would have been carrying it? It's just simple. He couldn't show it. Detective Goodman's picture is on it, his ID card. I get it. Show this cover this cover is a one. I just would have realized that man was a Detective Goodman. You have anything to say about this, Officer Marshall? You got quite an imagination, partner. You got a good term for the called circumstantial evidence. Still denying it. Gonna have to do better than that to break a detective. I see if hard evidence proved they dressed up as the victim. Guess I particularly care for you. I'm cropping up this mission. Guess I care for your beard, but you don't take me to blame. What's right? Do you have any evidence proving beyond shadow of doubt Marshall dressed up as the victim? Well, okay, I don't think I have anything like that. That's the figuring you're out, partner. You're the one who couldn't take the desert eat. Heck, this can't be happening. Obviously he's the one. What can I do? It looks like your lack of experience is finally being exposed. Eh? I'll pass on you what someone told me when I was just starting out. You run into a wall with no place to go, run to the basics. Basics? That would be what Mia used to tell me. If you try thinking outside the box. Shouldn't look for proof that the officer marshal was in disguise. Or I should look for evidence that came about because he was in disguise. You think this locker was open in the first place? What do you mean? The officer marshal opened his locker in time of the crime. He did, despite the chance that it might be discovered later as it has been. Because he didn't originally plan to open his locker. What defense his argument? Everyone dresses up as Detective Goodman at the time of the crime. And the crime was committed. He opened his locker for some unknown reason. The fact that the white cloth is sticking out of the locker seemed to indicate that he opened it in order to put the cloth inside. So it's just what exactly is the piece of cloth. Perhaps it is the key to all the answer questions. I mean, I thought the video might always shut. Well, let's take another look at the security tape. Grand crime witness opened the locker by the white cloth. That's why the victim had to open the locker. For some reason, he disguised himself as Detective Goodman. And the evidence showed I don't know what to what end yet. Yet, there was something unexpected happen. Wright just barged in and on you. When he asked to show the ID card, he pulled a knife on him. However, Sir Beckons panicked. What coat you were wearing was solid blood. Bloody coat. You shouldn't just walk out of the. Couldn't just walk out like that. Did the coat in your locker? Not bad, partner. Yeah, Officer Marshall. Ready to tell us the truth? Looks like I am in the advanced stage, y'all. Hope you're all happy now, Mr. Edgeworth. 2 years ago, you're only half as persistent as you are today. I wouldn't have to be here now, would we? Tell the court what you did, all of it. Alright. Your time has come. I'm just confessing. I had to do it that day. I couldn't stand by and let him die. I stole Detective's ID and dressed like them. I planned to take out the evidence. I inspected Officer Menkins. I knocked him out. And escape. I knew which areas wouldn't be caught on the camera. Was I murdered in the evidence room at 5:15? It's one thing I still don't understand. Case of a large quantity of blood was found on the floor in the evidence room. I was worried, then how could that be? Remember, Menkins got cut. Menkins managed to cut his own hand. I guess he's the donor. It was way too much blood for such a small donation. Yeah, but look at it this way, you could see how much blood there was. I mean, on the check in the video. Is it mean to say it? When you mean say it, you mean it. You would have to ask, partner. That's so nice, isn't it? Years ago, past it, the case was closed. It's gonna completely end with the transferal today. If I have anything to do with it, it's just not over. I hope the comments by sneaking into the evidence room. The case is closed, only the case lead detective can look through the evidence. I want to have a look at it myself one more time. What's the cost? Okay, what else says, partner? The case is mine. Marshall was in charge of the investigation. Can't so much about it. You know that because the evidence looks like somebody related to him is day my last attempt. That's what I guy itself is Detective Goodman. I make it look like Goodman was carrying out the evidence transfer. Arrested for stealing evidence, which wouldn't get me anywhere. So you did the full security camera. Detective's ID card? I thought the money needs in it. That really was why Goodman started filling out the Los Angeles report. Returned his ID card. At the Florida prosecutor's office parking lot. I found when it was left there by Officer Marshall. Essentially, it was Steve despite lack of foresight. What do you mean, partner? And the fingerprint activated the locker first. Oh, well, you disguised yourself, can't change your fingerprint. But I was circumstance, you could have been able to open the lock yourself. They could have because the rubber glove just happened to get stuck in the door. Detective Goodman must have opened the locker for Officer Marshall. Inspector Officer Menkins, I knocked him out. Pulled a knife on Menkins tried to drive him off. Let's say I was a little surprised. I planned on being in the evidence room for no more than 5 minutes. That guy would actually come in during that short time. Menkins does look a once in a million type person. Making a mistaken detective for a intruder, demanding to show his ID. I'll have to think a little more about his raise this year. What did Edward get so much influence? Oh, he threw himself at me. I ended up cutting him slightly. That's why I had to turn it that way. Me knocking him out and everything. What happened to your knife? You mean this one? I don't know what to say. Yeah, so you knocked us out and... So you did your research beforehand? Go into the desert, fans don't live long, partner. That could make a difference though. Security tapes race every day. 6 hours, so if I'd gone as planned, and no footage would have been left. However, Blake cut and struggled with Officer Menkins. So it was the security room. When I came out, the jig would have been up. But my locker stashed it in there. What was Officer Menkins doing there that time? Oh, she was sleeping like a baby. What he's saying is on the day.
Hold it!
But the blood found at the scene indicates the crime took place. What are you, blind? The victim shown in the tape is me. I'm not dead yet, partner. They stole the evidence from the locker. Actually, no, I didn't. Why not? Open the locker. The evidence was already gone. Which I went, where is the evidence? Still missing here, Tyler. Because the locker was already empty? Oh, stole the evidence. Officer Marshall, let me ask one thing. By the way, partner, it's a free country. Sure? Well, also free to decide whether or not to answer. Why'd you do this? The detective's ID injuring a police officer? No, small offense. Whatever you officer yourself. Let's say there's consequences. These are given with simple cut salary. Telecast a valid solution. Like I said, this isn't your case, this is mine. I think it takes to answer I'm satisfied with. The witness is unusual. Razil, let's hear her. Can't just forget the SL9, you know why. Case was solved 2 years ago, wasn't it? That's the reason the evidence was stored in the evidence room. Joe Dark was convicted for his crimes. I think a day for sure he deserves a sentence. The Joe Dark case. Oh, serial murder, didn't it? Other than complain about how it turned out, but there's something that still bothers me. Someone down at the trial. Don't know what we'll talk about. What happened? I don't know, that's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm actually so concerned with that incident. I should present him with what I think is his real reason. He'll wind up here sooner or later. He's related some way in the case. Look at the files. Mr. Marshall, I think I understand. I think I know why you care so much about the SL9, isn't it? Sound like you've been sipping too much cactus juice, partner. I had the SL9 in here. File here. Name Marshall's mentioned in there. That's what we figured. List of murder victims. Neil Marshall, you related to this man? Neil Marshall? Yeah, I'm sure you heard the name. 2 years ago. The same as a prosecutor award you got. What? Prosecutor? What you're talking about the King of Prosecutors Award. Now I remember the prosecutor Neil Marshall. He had the SL9 case before I did. That's right, he was killed. Case fell into your hands. His relation to you. He's my brother. I know it. Investigation of the murder. Dave Grant, Deputy Chief of Police. Detectives asked was a part of work done to them. We're desperate to prosecute the killer. Joe Darky. Matter of fact, Darkin was killed. It's the first time Dark was left behind any evidence. That's all we needed. It was arranged and incarcerated. Case finally closed. According to public records. What do you mean? It couldn't have been killed by Joe Dark. I I know my brother better than anyone. Could have beaten him in a fight. Is that your reason for your insane actions? It's more than my brother's death than what the record could say. Now, how much you try to hide it? You can't fool me. At least one thing's for certain. Now we know what happened at the police department the day of the crime. That's the last day the SL9 case could be opened. Besides, for the resolution, Officer Marshall planned to steal the evidence. Got himself Detective good when he entered the evidence room. Man could confront him so he running him unconscious or fled. Yet this mystery has finally been cleared up. Never took place at the police department that day. The thing that happens by chance never ceases to amaze me. Like at the same time as the murder prosecutor's office. This fake murder was going on at the police department. Yeah, it's gotta be more than just that. Oh no, it's more at the police department the day of the crime. The murder in the prosecutor parking lot was the real one. Which in turn means only one person could have committed the crime. Chief Prosecutor Lana Sky. Wait, if Burke wasn't reaching yesterday's trial. This is why he examined the police department today. But the only reason the defendant was not convicted yesterday. There yet remained the mystery of the simultaneous murder to the police department. Seems to me the boy got drawn on you, partner. All the mysteries of the police department have been solved, no doubt about it. Our sole murder took place at the prosecutor's office. The only suspect is Lana Sky. The testimony Angel Star is completely contestable. Yeah, right. Again, she has a freaking... Yes. If you have a response, make it a single word or less. Ugh! Oh, that's one word. Arrest my case. This trial has reached its conclusion. There's no room for doubt. Well done, Mr. Wright. Thanks to you, I don't need to waste my time. From the alleged murder at the police department. I doubt what I proved today is true. Murder in the security tape was really fake. I don't realize. I'm proving a lot of guilty. It's time for the part. Time for the part. Alright, the court has to find the defendant. Hold it! Hold it! Your Honor? Wait. Emma. The defense objects to a scientific objection. Right? What do you mean, right? It's alright. Are you this girl's guardian? Your Honor, in a sense... Please, Your Honor, all of this is for being a time. Please hear me out. Mr. Edward, please? I don't want to leave any of your loose ends. You want a minute? I'll give you 3. I was kind of in shock. I mean, finding out the SL incident referred to the one Joe Darky killing. And she mentions it. Names about the Sky system were in the file. I figured it out. Maybe what Officer Marshall was trying to do that day. So I knew this fingerprint had nothing to do with the crime. That left one thing that one thing. You had a fingerprint. Maybe the traces of blood on Detective Gumshoe's locker room. Which are found on it, right? But I figured out scientifically. I'm trying to find a clue. Right over there, I looked at it again. You did find something? No. Huh? Sorry, I guess I'm not much of a scientific investigator after all. Is that all? Please don't be mad, I'm just a high school student. I'm just an attorney. That's right, those traces of blood are the only clue we have. We can't find something wrong with them. Please, Mr. Wright, you're a professional. You can save blood, it's you. Me? Oh boy, no pressure! Now that's right. Guard the incident at the police department. Does any residual doubt, Marine? The defense is troubled by the other mark of blood. What mark? Looking at the floor plans, the handprint discovered around here. Is there a problem with this? That's right, I'm sorry it can't be more use. But still, if you find anything wrong with the blood mark, one will be... Professor's right, we don't live all day. Yes, Your Honor. I need to concentrate now. Could go wrong with the handprint the detective jumped to his locker. Could be something I'm missing.
Objection!
This handprint left at the crime scene clearly shows a contradiction. The only thing that seems clear is you're grasping it, Mr. Wright. You're sharing very gently at this floor plan. Tell me, is there a problem with them? Yes, this is strange. Take a good look at these floor plans. Something is missing. Missing? You mean something has been drawn on there? Yes, something that was drawn truly changes the meaning of the blood mark. Let's pray the defense isn't simply trying to buy time. That's alright. With all the evidence here, gotta be something I can use. Which I can prove something missing.
Take that!
A piece of plywood. Blue Badger. That's got the police force. Defender of truth, proof, guardian proof. Explain yourself, Mr. Wright. Look at the floor plan of this crime scene. The Blue Badger is not there. So watch what happens when you put him in. That's where he was dancing at the time of the crime. Well. Oh, what? Gasp! That's right. So as long as the Blue Branch is dancing here, it'd be impossible for a handprint at the spot of the locker. What? So what exactly does this mean? It means it can't be done. The blood traces were deniably found in the locker. Don't look at me, I didn't put it there. Think it scientifically. Emma? Afternoon. The record was the one that brought the Blue Branch to the evidence room, right? If it went down, it would have been impossible to leave her handprint on that locker. That means it's blood mark. Left there before the Blue Branch was brought in. It's far-fetched, brought the to my courtroom. Or far-fetched, Your Honor. But it's the only possible explanation. February 21st, in the police department's evidence room. Blood was spilled not once but twice. Wow. What time was captured on this video, the tape taken by the security camera? It's cut his hand from which the trivial amount of blood fell. The problem is, the other time. Still would say, someone's blood probably didn't struggle to show that it was taped. It had to have been. That's why there was the blood from Jenkins. For the B. There's a lot of blood on it. But also back to my theory how they got the body to the prosecutor's office. Oh, blood prior to the struggle shown on the tape. It must have been. Had to have been. Pickering was when he was really murdered. That's ridiculous. I refuse to accept your abusive absurd claim. Murder portrayed in the security tape as proved to be fake. However, now explain the blood mark on the locker. So assuming this murder you reportedly really happened, when does it take place? I'm ready to show if it occurred. Where does it occur? That's plain. Try to make it being cut by the Detective Marshall, who was supposing Detective Goodman. Or it took place in the evidence room. That's right, the blood mark in the locker proves it. Very well tells them. When did the person start that proof must be presented? Practically. These are evidence that shows it. But its evidence shows the. This is the proof. It's quite simple, you see. If it's so simple, then don't get it wrong. If I was accept all excuse to, we wouldn't need police. What kind of place the blue badge was brought to the room, right? Say, we're in front there anyway. Don't have a chart. Let's take a bunch of times for something. The crime took place inside the evidence room. The killer would have had to enter or do so. An ID card would have been required. ID card? Oh, the ID card record. Americans brought the blue badge panel into the evidence room at, let's see, at 4:50 p.m. Place before that would be 4:40. Miles. Edward, just what have you done? I never would have figured you there, boy. Drop the axe on this. It's gonna take a lot of thought to figure out. Couldn't have been me. Nobody getting it. I'm afraid I don't understand it either. Careful of the little blood test. Blood was there. Or when the second crime took place, what the officer could make it then failed to denote the blood. That means the blood from the first crime was wiped away. For the real murder, which is 10 minutes to murder the victim carried his body away. Clean up the blood, unfortunately that's physically impossible. That would mean taking place before I went into the evidence room. Let's look at the chart again. What a card number remaining? 777777. Talk about a lucky number. Oh wait, that doesn't make any sense. Good Detective Goodman have entered the room. No record of his card being used beforehand. Must have entered along with the real murderer. The only possible explanation. He knew he went in with 777. He knew who the person was. Please look at this ad up. Find out the idea the number is. That's 172 million, Your Honor. Unfortunately, when I look up the other of the ID card. At least at present. What? Playing the cell phone. You know, 7 bucks someone a rank captain higher. Who is the so-called executive officer? You know, it's already quiet. There's such a person's identity. But that's ridiculous as hell. I'm not finished talking, Mr. Wright. There's one situation which would grant such authority. An official charge filed against the executive accepted. An official charge? You don't like, aren't you? You come after your forgeries. How the prosecutor's office operates. I take pride in my work, Officer Marshall. bit if you would keep your slander to yourself. Slander it is? Okay, let me ask you a question. Yes? After you heard the defendant sitting over there. Young little executive. Lana? Don't be stupid, she's been charged with murder. I should have looked up her ID number. Yeah, it's not 7777. Don't play me for a fool, Pander. That's all I want to ask. All I know is one thing about that incident. Guess old night incident? As the chief prosecutor, the trial 2 years ago. Did you really use legitimate evidence? You did. Do you need to witness the request to repeat the question, Chief Prosecutor? Oh, fine, Mr. Edgeworth. 2 years ago, I was in charge of the prosecution for the trial. Time we occasionally felt powerless of the law. At least I did. Lana, you're prosecuting in order to suppress crime with the law. When I realized it, we were the ones being suppressed by the law. Defendant, just what are you saying? I'll ask you again, Chief. During that trial 2 years ago, did you really present all the evidence in the court? You looked me in the investigator, look me and investigate the crime in the eye and say that you did. Prosecute, you didn't. And I'll ask too, Miss Officer Marshall. Why would you answer him? Drastic crimes request drastic measures. Just the way it is. Well, we had to get what the verdict he deserved. But Lana! You've been involved for forging evidence. She admitted it. Oh shit. See, that's what I'm talking about. No. No! Order! As Wright caused such a stir, the chaos of the courtroom cannot be quelled. Who's in a trial? They have to wait until the following day. Wow. February 24th, 12 p.m. Bangkok legal offices. I'm so sorry, Mr. Wright. I'm so sorry for what my sister said. Kind of drastic measures. That's just the way it is. Did what we had to find it, get running for him to get the verdict he deserved. I didn't know the SL9 was just the name for the Darky killings. Sorry about these killings, but me. What Darky convicted so badly? Why'd she use me? Jeez, what happened to me? What happened to you? What's all there in the file? Joe Darky's the last victim of prosecutor Neil Marshall. Murder of Marshall's brother? We carrying piece of evidence. What you have to deal with those killings, Emma? Night prosecutor Neil was murdered. Joe Darky tried to kill me. What? He tried to kill you? That feeling. Marshall's brother Neil was the only trying to save me. That means you. Yes, I was a witness at Joe Darky's trial. I didn't see that one coming. Actually, I did, considering it's in the freaking file. Remember 2 years ago, it was right about this time of year too. A terrible thunderstorm today, unusual for the season. I was all at my sister's office. We were playing eat dinner together once we finished work, and suddenly, this terrifying man came in bursting into the office. Joe Darky. Like I was running for someone. He pulled out a knife and screamed at me. I didn't know what was going on. Then Prosecutor Marshall showed up. Take Marshall's brother. Tried to take me hostage, but before he could, Mr. Marshall tackled him. Then, what happened? I'll never forget it. Lightning struck and the lights went out, and suddenly, bolt of lightning flashed out the window, lightning lighting up the office for an instant. It burned a permanent picture in my mind. I can still see it now. Permanent picture. You heard Dark stabbed Mr. Marshall, so you weren't able to testify about that. I was only asked about when I was attacked. That must be why Lana has made up the crime. He provided for this evidence. Prosecutors evidence wanted the guilty person so badly. I report the evidence, not understand what used it. Afterwards, I'm sure he didn't know anything about it. Could have known it was given false evidence. So that's when it all started. About Mr. Edgeworth, I mean, it's all my fault. Could have just testified properly, none of this would have happened. So true, even though he may not have known it. Edgeworth really was involved in the falsified evidence. The case ended, Lana was never the same. Cold like she is today. Be able to face something she did, especially not to Emma. Seeing it's in that crime occurred. Drake knocked down Mr. Marshall, raised his knife hand. He stabbed right in front of this poor girl. I don't know what happened after apparently it passed out. I was calling, cradling me in their arms. Pardon me, you've been through so much. I couldn't bring myself to testify about this. I tried, but the words just wouldn't come out. I drew a picture, but it wasn't good enough. Ain't good. Here you go. You must have been 14. That's understandable. Once it was all over, I made up my mind. I said that when I grew up, I would start to have an investigator. Why to be able to fight crime with my testimony? The evidence to make an anti-case. My way Lana would never have to forge any. I see. Probably starting to tell what makes them a tick. There's something that bothers me about that crime. Something that puzzles me, Emma. What is it? You said you were in Lana's office at the time, right? That's right. Well, why did the serial killer come running in there? Oh, that, but why was he being chased by the prosecutor? Oh, that's no mystery there. Jack had been taken in question that day. Taken for questioning? Maybe by the police? Of course, this happened at the police department. He tried to run away halfway through the interview and he fled into my sister's office. Why do you run all the way over to your sister's office? Detective's office and the questioning rooms are right across from the elevator. That's from the elevator. Lana was the chief prosecutor, wasn't she? No, silly, didn't I tell you? 2 years ago, Lana was a detective. She was breast the entire force. What? This is me. The Joe Darky case? She was transferred to the prosecutor's office. A chief prosecutor. Is she a detective? I'm gonna have another talk with her. See, this is my attorney's badge. Ah! Well, I've never seen her all one before. The first one is Yeah, the crime, right? Right. A few days before he was murdered. We filed a lost item report. And those stolen items is more like it. Sorry for that lone wolf who dressed up like him. I never thought Usher Mouse was paid to do something like this. It didn't come up as much of a surprise to me. I bet you'd be pretty happy if King of Attorneys sealed too, huh? That turns a scattered, unrecognized bunch. Still, I wonder why the trophy seal is broken. Pretty odd, huh? That's anything to do with the case, though. So, Mr. Edgeworth knifed at tomorrow, but... Right, so witness the star cut. She saw your sister stab with the gun with the knife. Hey, you know, this is Angel Star's fault. Not the one on trial here. Oh, but she must have seen it wrong. There's not a trial here either. Start testimony. Just used her phone right after the murder to call you, right? But she hung up right away. The bad connection, I couldn't hear anything. Well, parking lot, I suppose. Not about a muffler. Then she hung up right away. Photograph. Sorry, must have been seeing things. Photographing things. This guy was there at the scene of the crime. She's connected the crime somehow. Something strange about the shoe, wasn't there? So it was. His blood's on his soul. There wasn't any blood found on the front of his office underground parking lot. You'd find blood on the floor somewhere, didn't we? Then again, the amateur at the police department. Stop using me as a memo pad. I would just have been in the car exhaust pipe. The amateur on the case, right? The SL9 is it. It's solved, apparently. It was stolen the day of evidence transfer. Look at the SL9 incident. Stuff is pretty expensive. You don't say how much. There are $10 per gram. We're allowed to buy it. Allowance? Does that exist against do that? So we don't have parents, right? She gives me a bottle instead of my allowance. All the real testing for it? I just take the amount myself. There's only one number left to check out. That's right, we don't know the number. All the other numbers are related to the murder. 7, executive officer. 777. I believe that's 170 of any. Can't find this number this is unless we have incriminating evidence. That's gotta be hard to dig up by tomorrow. Richard still can't give us this something like this. Hey, you don't think he likes me, do you? Your camera? That's right, hurry, run! Achoo! Here, I'll wipe these fingerprints off your face. Also, wipe my dignity away too while you're at it. Screwdriver was at Mr. Edgeworth's office, wasn't he? He said he didn't have anything to do with the crime. What are we doing carrying around? No, so you're not the one making decisions around there. Or call. You can't ask them to take this to the prosecutor's office. Yeah, just say did this on the day of the crime, right? Right, a few days before he was murdered. So then... It's pretty fragile. Looks like it's about to break apart. It's about to, it's already broken. Man, again, the piece was found the goodness damage locker. That means it's related to the other incident. I think it was left in the locker when Marshall was dashing his blood coat. Like that good blood wasn't Mr. Goodman's after all. Up just in that one over the jealous patrolman. What a bright the police were at 5:15 in the end. Got the Officer Marshall now. You know, Tyre's assassin Corte to the tape. I thought it was just a joke. There has to be a gold mine of evidence. I counted a total of 5 clues in it. Look at the blueprint of publicity. I got start that is. It's our latest, isn't it? Let's label it again, the SL9 incident. That's the name of what connected to this trial. What is it listed in there? All that's left to figure out just what plays in it. Sure enough, I think we'll find our answers. It's like a deer didn't want to do. I'm not sure what I want to know everything. Try to fight the tent inside of his room. Lana. That's right, it seems I keep causing you trouble. Falsifying evidence. I didn't think you were the type. Please don't mind playing foul. Why should we? Well, if you're wrong, an innocent person might be found guilty. Believe me, I understand the risks. Lana. What told me about you? Oh? You were a detective 2 years ago. I said there was a reason for your transfer to the prosecutor's office. That's right. Could you fill me in the details, especially about the one that you'll change the jobs? You have a right to know, Mr. Wright. A lot of revelations are uncovered in today's trial, not least of which was the fact that this case is largely connected to another one 2 years ago. As for that case was stolen as well, don't I expect as much. Upset Officer Marshall can be. The trial really wasn't fair, was it? I believe you, Alana. No matter what happened, you always stick to the truth. Couldn't be helped, Emma. At that trial 2 years ago, I sold my soul. All the drama aside, the fact of the matter is, when I was 15, there was no more at the police department. How is that true in lie? What the witness star said? Why are you stabbing Mr. Goodman with a knife? What? I don't understand. What'd you tell us? Emma, it doesn't just involve just me. I've seen the last look so phased before. Sure, I remember the police force 2 years ago. She was amazing. We're still talking about the case she and Chief Grant cracked together. Chief Grant? He was the deputy chief of police back then, but he still worked the crime scene. Damon Grant. He was everything I aspired to be. They were the best team ever. They solved crimes before the reports even was filed. Well, yeah, it's a big sister. I get a chief prosecutor. What happened? I became a prosecutor. The reason I became a detective was you can't experience investigating crimes so you can use the experience in court, right? Can't help the SL9 case was crucial in to its resolution. And I became chief of police and arranged my transfer to the prosecutor's office. to ask more about the investigation of the stars 2 years ago. 2 years ago, I was second in command of Detective Investigating Dark. Second command, that means the investigation led by David Grant, right? Yes, Deputy Chief Grant and then I shared the same office and I had the same investigation. Even had the same office. The team of the best detectives on the force. Detective Goodman's case, it was Jake Marshall, whose case it was Jake Marshall and Angel Star. It's the first time Marshall had worked with his brother. Quite gung-ho. I thought Joe Darky was the serial killer. We asked him to come in for questioning. We were desperate for evidence. That was in this file where it took place. Trying to murder Emma. Prosecutor Marshall was trying to save me from Darky. The first person who happened upon seeing the crime was me. I'll tell us. Dave Grant and Neil Marsh were the only ones questioning Drake that day. The investigation was in the final days. Darky necessarily panicked. So I told Grant and Marshall the guard down and fled the room. I ran straight to the office shared by Detective Grant and myself. That's where he found me. You were the first person to run to the scene, Alana. Chris, so I still filing the paper on Grant and Marshall were questioning Darky. I turned to my office. I saw 3 bodies on the floor. It smelled blood. 3 bodies? Prosecutor Marshall, the victim, Emma had passed out. The suspect, Joe Darky. During the struggle, it seems Marshall struck a file blow before he died. Joe Darky had incurred a minor concussion and laid unconscious. What'd you do? I was in panic. Picked up Emma and carried her out of the room, just held her. Can't blame her after all the sister must have gone through. Yeah, placed Darky under immediate arrest. Let me get this straight. You were all involved in the SL9 incident. That's right, quite a coincidence, huh? I don't buy it. What are you saying? So everyone's involved in this trial was also involved in the incident. That's it. Just by chance. It was solved 2 years ago! This one person went to the streets because they didn't believe it was truly solved. Officer Marshall, yes, his actions could surprise me as well. His brother died, he completely changed. I guess he wasn't convinced, but the ruling against Joe Darky. It does that with the closing of the case. That's with the rest of the lives with the memories. It might not be over yet. I was assaulted by Darky at the police spot, right? The officer David Grant I shared. That Mr. Grant now occupies by himself the chief office. So have a look at the chief office and the site of the file of SL9 murder. I have numbers showing evidence of the court taboo, especially when the both parties are involved. It really means it. Guess you don't want to. Report. I don't see Dick the Gun Show anywhere. Things seem quiet around here today. Alright, Chief Detective seems though. We don't get a look for some of the people we talked to. Or we can come back here later. Right, 24th Police Department entrance. Howdy, Bambini. Hi, Mr. Marshall. I think you turned out this way when I woke up this morning. Okay, sorry, you never know when I said Lenia. Bambini. What's on my leg? We can run out when oh.
Heading down from 75 degrees to 71 tonight.
If you heard that theory just was for some reason activated by my son. Okay. Showing my luck and run out. Well, Billy dried up this morning. Billy? Look at his pet cactus. So where are you heading? Just over the chief interrogation. Voluntary appearance, but we all know I won't be come back. We can't go in the evidence room today, partner. Mr. Marshall? What'd you do it? I had to prosecute the West. The case I need to know the truth about it. Turn yourself in, Mr. Marshall. Tell exactly what happened. Looks like I won't be getting a take a look today. I'm fishy about the trial from the beginning. This was me either, all the detective thought so. Me ain't fishy. So the facts reported were inconsistent with evidence we found. For example, the bar weapon? Bar weapon? You mean the switchblade knife with the broken tip? That was Joe Dark's alright. But after the question was raised, she had it. She must have stolen it from. Found it? Maybe. Question? Blade knife is not a perfect match with the wound and the victim stained. What does that mean? This is a good chance the knife is not the bar weapon. Trial report dismissed the possibility of a race. The facts have been concealed with the forged evidence. Case left behind scars of on all of us. Scars that the SL9 has left behind. I got the looks, but he got the brains. He was all the one prosecutors around. I just made detective when I went down. First case together. Oh, was he your brother? 27 at the time. He was the highest honor that very day. I don't know, you mean the king of prosecutors. I knew it. What are you looking at me like that for? Not for a prosecutor. I'm supposed to be really close with his brother. Day of the SL9 took place the same day as. That's right, it's the same day the end of transfer. A little bit deja vu. Interesting. It's drizzling that morning by nightfall there was a murder done there. The 2 years have gone by already. There's still the evidence of the case one day. Police haven't tried to stop you. Governor was murdered. Any evidence was like it was empty. Something going on behind the scenes in that case. We all know that. Well, detective involved in the investigation one was taken care of. The star was fired. There was a then boxed away in a tiny room. Detective Goodman. Is it something to him that too? The commissioner gets suspicious. Now they were careful not to be too obvious. What are you talking about? Don't get upset, Bambina. Been Damon Gantt last guy. First case of lead Damon in the second command Sky. There's a person on the force who hadn't heard of the deal. Yeah, it's the biggest step in both of their careers. Yeah, it's ending a lot of transfer to the prosecutor office, right? Yeah, Dave Gant, the new chief of police, arranged for that to happen. Yeah, been the same since you left. The newer said so. Chief prosecutor's guy was totally different when he was attacked. And he mentioned that Emma said something like that too. Tell me, what happened to my sister? Sorry for being up by a secret too well guarded. Never found out. Oh, it's a secret. Oh, it started 2 years ago. There you have it. That's my story. Did you enjoy it, partner? So, lightning. It's one thing for sure I found out in the court today. Her boy has went to my enemy. He was the one who used falsified to get a guilty verdict. Someone who was one who gave him the evidence and planned everything. That's someone's David Gant. Don't believe me? I don't blame you. I wouldn't be a patrolman after today. You're all been around to work with you. Can a real detective investigate? Adios, Bambino. I feel bad. But... The place is always pretty empty, but today it's deserted. It must be everyone's busy solving crimes. Oh, it looks like for the others, they're all in the conference room. Thanks, wow, he actually talked to me. Talked to us. Chief prosecutor is saying what she did. This is about what to do. About which I was not mentioning saying what to me and tomorrow's trial. It's gone and Thanksgiving and Christmas put together. I think festive is the word used for those. I'm sorry, we like to have a look around Chief Gant's office. Just use the connecting hallway to the other office and elevator to the top floor. Well, you mean it's okay for us to go in there? We're not the police office or anything. Hey, you're right. You can't go in there. It's off limits. See where Detective Guns gets his unique charm. Alright, what are we waiting for? Let's head to the chief's office. He just said we couldn't. But in there anyway. We're towards Fort Police Department, Chief's office. Whoa, where am I? Chief's office, silly. At least that's why it's on the door. Get the pipe going. Organ. That's real, isn't it? I used to take an organ lesson in kindergarten. They called me Little Miss Bet. Fuck. That was genius until they tried teaching me. I can't remember where C was. Oh, it's you two! You can't! That paper he was reading in the desk. Hey, Radio, have you been swimming lately? No, I haven't. I've been kind of busy lately. Kinda appreciate it. My hands are full too. With Marshall Milana provocative statements. A statement? Oh, you mean about the forged evidence? The past incident, isn't it? How time flies. That big picture on the wall over there. There's a lot of dealing with me. This is Marshall's brother, prosecutor Neil Marshall. He took it to cop. Alright, I work together. That's not right with the picture. I'm going to put my finger on it, though. Wait, look! Look, there's the, Look at there's the vase that we found. Yeah, add to the cart organizer. Why is it in the picture? I like to reminisce all day, but the man's all needed my attention. I'm gonna lock up here, so let's get out together. Oh, but this is office. It was a crime scene 2 years ago, wasn't it? It's long been over. There's no need to investigate anymore. Oh, say we still like to have a look around. Oh, she didn't hear me. I said there's no need to investigate anymore. Get up and get out and have a meeting at 10. We aren't welcome. Since that case isn't over with yet after all. What do you mean? I had a quest to search this crime scene. I think there must be a reason they don't want us to look around in there. Like a clue? Gotta be we can get inside the chief's office. Hey, pal! Aren't you supposed to be in the meeting? I'm just taking a breather. A fear. It's been so long. Actually, serving everyone's coffee. The gumshoe's still out of the loop. They need it. They need it. Either you've seen Mr. Edwards. Edwards? No, why do you ask? If I put the police department in the prosecutor's office. Like the bells between you two in the court. That's serious. Because of what my sister said? That's basically what it all boils down to. Falsified evidence 2 years ago. Edward says the whole world after his blood. Yikes! Why would Edward be blamed? It's not like he knew the evidence was forged. Well, this guy's guilty part of here, isn't he? Because the prosecutor's responsible for the evidence they present in court. Not only that, you know they've been rolling out rumors going around the ballots or count the prosecutor keep him safe for those who don't like him. Now with this, does so many people really hate him? World only those who talent right to the top. Mr. Edwards not only has that. He's young, there's no embarrassed we know of making enemies. Hey Dick, keep up that good work. Yes, sir. We've got for lunch time, my treat. Yes, sir. You gotta take me back to the joint tonight, okay, Dick? Yes, sir. I don't have very problems with your enemies. Yeah, I'm careful not to stick out. I'm a bit worried about them. Oh, it's pressure? That's just for my crack. Take a look at the file earlier while the coffee was brewing. Feeling concerned for Edgeworth. Did you find anything? The dark you left behind was during this file attack. File attack? You mean? Good prosecutor Marshall was trying to protect some girl. Me. Oh, Emma was a girl. That's when he left the most incriminating evidence of all. What was it? Oh, let's see, it's something to do with the murder weapon. I forgot. Look at the other note somewhere in this cake. Or glazing that was failed to press. You should show him the murder weapon. Check his memory. Jake was 42 at the time of the crime. You were a little businessman. What made him take the circle? Why home from work he hit someone with his car. His car, so it was an accident? An accident, but it transformed into an animal. Animal? Oh man, that witnessed the accident. Danny killed Blade. A kid who was walking by killed the came by the scene and he was killed as well. Finally turned himself in. It's a pretty careless animal. This is all conjecture. Let's try the evidence. The turned himself in. Oh, the questioning fled and murdered his last victim, Prosecutor Marshall. A crime was witnessed by one but luckily, Darky was arrested on the spot. This was unkilled, eh? Well, last witness. Ikeyama. What about this? Hey, is that? There's a tag attached to the label that's all 9, isn't it? If this would be the broken murder weapon you were speaking of, what are you doing with it? Ever since that case was closed, that knife's been locked away in a locker. Okay, Detective Goodman was murdered. Suddenly disappeared from the locker. And it says with car muffler. That's it! I don't know what that kernel piece of evidence was. You shoved it in the knife, it came back to me. What's it, Detective? Quick, before you forget again. Knife. To the darkies, wasn't it? That's right. Get back to the store. You bought it, pal. You had fingerprints on it, too. No one witnessed him using it, however, right? That's where his luck ran out. When you take a good look at the knife, you see it's broken. You'll have to take a good look to notice that. Well, anyway, take a good look where the broken tip of the knife was. That's what did him in. Or was it? The victim, Neil Marshall, was carrying it inside his own body. It was found deep inside the stab wound. Did it match Drake's knife? You bet, down the last fiber. Being conclusive. Well, there you have it, in a nutshell. That's all I know. Can I ask you one more thing? What is the money you need? You should ask Chief Grant. Yeah, not money, but it does concern the chief as high up as the crime scene, right? Sir Prosecutor Neil Marshall was murdered. She said now his office is locked. We'd like to have a look around if that's okay. Well, hey, Detective ID can unlock the door. What, really? Well, there's a civilian in there. That charge of breach of trust. Breach of trust? Really quick, I'd be canned. Oh. Sorry, pal. I'm planning on getting fired because of you. This idea is Detective Goodman. You did. The day of the leave day he died. Oh. In other words, gumshoes don't early chance of getting into the office. I thought we could show him that would change his mind. No one's here today, not even Miss Star. He's probably busy working exactly what went down the M's room. That must be where the detectives are. The court date on down the day of the crime. It was more in the Evans room at 5:15. Yeah, I thought we were finally making some headway in that case. But it looks like we're ending up in making Lyle even more guilty. In there, Lana. I'll find all the answers by tomorrow. No one ventured back yet. There he is. It looks like he's writing something. What are you doing here? Sure was quick to throw that paper on the floor. Tough day in court, huh? Lived the past years with rumors flying around. Another allegation to me. Sure, Miss Edward, I'm running for you. Miss Edward for you. Always trying to hide in real feelings. What do you want? Some people I don't have all day. I don't know what he was writing for. Come on, Wright. Let's take a look. There's sitting right here. Distract him, I'll check it out. My hand's worth. Pick the coach out the window there. Oh no, he's falling to the ground. Now, first let me see what the girl's doing crawling around my feet. Didn't even look. Letter of resignation? You're in trouble reading it, I'll read it for you. There's letter of resignation. Nation? You don't mean I'm tired, right? That's something's inside me has died. None of it's your fault. Another path to walk. Look, you don't need to tell me. Path I've walked. But just one. Can't forgive myself for what I've done. Others should forgive me either. Oh, I think it's really serious. Mr. Wright, please, you have to do something. Or donation. I wonder if I can use it for anything. Excuse for what I've done. 2 years ago, I used false evidence to obtain a guilty verdict. We didn't know it was. Break down to nothing. I can erase that simple fact. No, did you? Evidence was falsified. Department of the prosecutor's office shared upon the trust. The bond's broken, we stand to lose everything. Police Bart Meyer, my responsibility as the prosecutor in charge. Raise it, no matter what excuse I have. Mr. Answerberg, take pride in my work. Tell me why. Why has it come to this? I can't keep it this kind of emotion balled up. Are you up for trial tomorrow? First last year's trial and now this one. It seems all you do is worry about me. Yes, you're getting on my nerves. Mr. Edward, you can't walk out of the trial. Where's the last day? Too late to change prosecutors. I'll bet that's what my superiors are banking on. I thought the case would come back to haunt me. Like this. What do you mean? Those evidence seems too short. Most lists run twice as long. They're as long as my most lists. It is odd. Neil Marshall was murdered. Can't prosecute for that case. I'm part of the investigation, but I knew what I had to do. Once I was given the proof the suspect guilty. That's really the only thing to do. Can we We just saw a picture taken around that time. Picture. Something seemed strange about it. Tell us about what happened that day. Rick Gunn was murdered. The ceremony of the station, right? I care for ceremonies. I'd attend that one. You were awarded this. Seeing worst kids exactly skip out of the ceremony. I finished up at the office in the morning and drove over to the police department. You finished up at the office? Yeah, it's just the odds and ends and clerical stuff. I didn't plan on returning to the office that day. Until I was asked to take something back. Take something back? This. If Chief Gantz asked you to hold on to that, didn't he? Yeah, it was a piece of evidence in a case that was closed half a year ago. Let's bring it back to the prosecutor's office. Sorry, we heard yesterday. Odd. They came back into the prosecutor's office because Chief asked you to. That's right. The picture was hanging on the wall in Chief Grant's office. Grant's office. Keep saying Grant. Yeah. Prosecutor Neil, he just started making a name for himself. I think I'm going to see the King of Prosecutor trophy. We got a trophy, something that bothers me. Yes? Trophy Mr. Marshall's holding. A little different than yours. Yes, that's right. I remember now. Or what? That was the official prosecutor trophy looked like until 2 years ago. Sorry about the design. Story? That's interesting. Would you mind telling us? Simple, really. Contradiction, that's what they were based on. Originates from an ancient Chinese tale. The Chinese, the word contradiction is written with 2 characters. The first means hard. Halberd, and the second means shield. You heard the story? You know, sure, everyone knows that. Why didn't you tell me so? I was like, very well. Long ago in the kingdom of Chu, there was an arms merchant. One day he presented the king with 2 items. The first was a halberd, claimed it could slice through any shield or armor. The second was the shield he claimed stand a weapon. Wait a minute. You could contradict each other. Very perceptive. And you've heard the story before, right? You mentioned the very description of it, and discredited them both. The king pointed this out, the merchant left speechless. This time when contradiction was born. I see it, so they chipped the shield and broke the knife, symbolized. It's like the so symbolized the merchant items. Ancient tale ends with the merchant at a loss for words. What's in the nature to pursue a matters to their conclusion? It results in something as ugly as this. Wow, thanks for sharing, George. I learned something new today. That's funny. That's so why are you gonna give the shield? That's Chief Grant. Can't. 2 years ago he had the halberd part of the award abolished. Chief Grant? Excuse me. Would any of you care for a quarter pound of roast beef? A star, I guess. She's out of lunches. Fairly curious sorts, aren't you? Kinda like the first person to suck the cow's nipple and discover the milk. Still, I never thought you'd go dig up a case from 2 years ago. That child falls of the SL9, isn't it? Oh, that, but the murder occurred on the day the evidence from that case was due for transferal. This can't be attributed to a mere coincidence. Aren't you forgetting something? Oh, seeing I happen to win this. It's Alana stabbed Dr. Goodman with a knife. Much of the past you dig up won't change what I saw. This piece is what is meant to be savored, not eaten. Should turn Alana. It's back to 2 years ago. Joe Dark, that's the name I'll take not soon forget. Crap, I forget to put this back in. Man, where is it? That's not my... I forgot to plug back in my, What the heck is going in there? That's wrong. On cord. That's why. Come on. Where that one plug in? There we go. That's the name I'll not soon forget. We trailed for half a year. Oh, the pressure. I don't think I was ever more alive than I was then. Tastes steamier than a bowl of hot gravy. Poor old Jake Marshall. So, you must have gone through hell. Oh, his brother dying. That did too. I mean, because of his brother's death. Or close to us too. When Neil died, something took over Jake and became obsessed. Seeing Jake like that made her all more desperate. Her? Lana Sky. My sister? The best of the best were put on the SL9 case. They were led by a legendary duo. But she can't. That legendary pair was the reason we were able to keep up our investigation. We were so shocked over how it turned out. With the forging of evidence. Don't get me wrong, Joe Dark got what he served. It was obvious the evidence in court was being manipulated. It seems our team never found would suddenly appear while others' eyes were kept secret. Proof anything illegal was done. Not proof enough of what happened. After the case, all of us say Goodman was relieved of her duties. Well, it's not even so much of an explanation. Oh, this guy transferred to the prosecutor's office and chief prosecutor. I wanted to be a prosecutor. Not quite as simple as it appears. Huh? This guy was merely being used as a pawn. That's my take on the matter. She's being used? Damon can't lie on Sky. Can't lead the investigation with the law second in command. Those all kinds of cases, didn't they? Damon can't magnetism in particular is almost unreal. Magnetism? By that I mean its ability to attract evidence. Produced the most incredible evidence in the cases he handled. Incredible evidence? You mean... Yes, there were rumors about him back then. No one dared confront him though. I think she's talking about forged evidence. If I never looked up the law that all the detectives would want to be a liquor. Really? What's the clue that I was a fool, really? She had anything crooked. Always watch out for the detectives. Or she was so concerned with Jake. Mr. Marshall. Jake's brother's murdered, she felt as if she had lost her own brother. If it wasn't for her, I don't think Jake would have come from his shock. What makes all the more worrying. Star. That's why I'll never be able to forgive her. Did it turn it so cold after that? I transferred to the prosecutor office 2 years ago, didn't she? Guess thanks to Chief Grant's powerful influence. Chief? That's right, having solved the SL9 case, his position as chief was secured. There's only one thing left for him to control, and no one could stand in his way. The prosecutor's office. What? You mean... Well, it was transferred? Control the chief prosecutor, he would control the prosecutor's office. What's his goal all along? You control Lana. I don't know, one thing's for sure. In that case, she's never been the same. Well, let's conclude. Must have been a reason for her change. At last. Finally getting close to the bottom of this ugly mess. Thank you, Miss Star. Listen to me, Rookie. It's more than just ingredients to great fine cuisine. You turn out to be a better chef than I've been. February 24th, police station, Girlfriend. Oh, you're back! Still here? I gotta make 150 copies of those files. Copying files. I'm starting a regular DJ. You're DJ as well? If I'm not mistaken, I think you mean Jessaki. Oh, that DJ! Yeah, buying your persistence, but you have to still know. Oh, you, the chief officer, period. You're neck online! It's the last crime scene in the SL9. I have to take a look in there. Gotta be something we can do to make the case fine. What's this crumpled up piece of paper? No way! This one can't be serious. They were not serious? Could they pushed them this far? Edwards really feels responsible. At first met him, I thought he was a cold night too. Well, different now. Trust the detectives provide him with sound evidence. Still, when we just betrayed him. Detective. That's it. I ran out of my mind. But here, take my ID card. Can't do that if someone finds that. I won't let you off the hook with no lost item report. Look at me, it's not a Suka Amari loop. Oh, friends with Edward. Alright, this case turns out I may already be as good as terminated. What? Let me do this for Mr. Edward's sake. Alright, detective, thank you. He tucked the swiftly in the pocket. Alright, 4th Police Department, Chief's office. Here goes, Mr. Wright. Click. Beep. Back in. We're in. If anyone finds us now, Gumshoe's a goner. They're counting to bail me out. Hey, gah! Twice he slapped him. Poor Gumshoe. I thought you were a ghost. I didn't even know you can slap a ghost. Detective Gumshoe, what are you doing sticking up on us like that? I was just thinking. This is why I said to make our wrong. Came too. Yeah, there was a point in giving us the ID card. Because I didn't use a little pocket. Hey, don't do that. That's my card. I got a chance to come in here. Look around myself. Besides, we're all in this together now. Look, you want to get fired, don't you? Nah, if we're lucky. Now come on. Come on. I mean, I got a bad feeling about this. That's on the other side of the room. Is that your sister's? Yes, that's where I was waiting for Lana. Stayed 2 years ago. Anyone using it now? That's just entirely Chief Gant's office now. We practice a strict policy of preserving the crime scene. It's a strange way to leave it there. I'm worrying that everyone else who wants be alert. So at least at New Year's party. Pretty intoxicated at the time. I see. Ever since Lana left, no one touched the desk. No one except Chief Grant. Clean lady is in here. Really, there were tears of past that isn't it? There can't possibly be any clues remaining. Got something? Sure. Let's come here and look around, right? Because it's one of the SL9 cases. That's the only reason we come here, isn't it? Why do you ask? You don't think, nah. You wouldn't be, no. There's no way. No, never mind. Don't worry about it. Let's look around a little more. Hold on, not so fast, buddy. What is it? Wait, don't worry about it. It's supposed to stop bothering you, pal. You just don't let it go at that. Sorry, this guy's starting to get on my nerves. What's bothering you? Don't think. She can't. Might be a suspect, do you? Well, he's right, Mr. Wright. We did think of him. What do you think of him? She can't, so let's probably come to this. Do I think of him? Best I don't divulge my feelings yet. Hey, go ignoring me again. Areas must have been covered in blood. It's from the incident. Must be when prosecutor Neil Marshall was murdered. He had the past, so the it's kind of dull. What could take place in there? Cells are mostly empty. We'll clean them out when she transferred over to the prosecutor's office. What picture frame left there? Hey! Well, Lana and I went to the theme park. This is taken on the day 2 years ago. Darky ran out of the question room and tried to kill Emma. His award trophy, Mr. Marshall took a picture along with Chief Gant and questioned Darky. I didn't know he would be dead if you think? A lot of deaths and short to tidy. Always been a meticulous cleaner. There was any dust on it, looked like someone still keeping it clean. Why, you ever come back here? No, Chief Gant must still keep it clean in memory of the partnership. Hey, what stuff the legends are made of! We're very hard in memory of the crime. A giant window! Makes you want to crash through it and jump outside. It's the 15th floor! No, I was just saying. Saying what? I'm making tick if I was dreaming about doing something like that. Got to self-detect because she has a lot of dreams. As long as he doesn't go crashing through windows. He gets fired. Don't say that! These organs sure as hell excite the bold. You're here playing in from the grill of the brand department. This is the second floor and this is the 15th floor. Entirely different building. What screws up, Chief calls them to his office. Or some listen to the organ for hours. About that, music is the soul. After that, let's get here everything for days except for the ringing in their ears. Let's show him punishment, literally. Are Chief's ears affected? Listen to anyone anymore. Beside the point. This is the real deal, isn't it? This armor and this weapon. Sure is, pal. The Chief doesn't care for invitations. But the pipe work and now this armor? How many taxpayer dollars have been gone in this room? You were paying for this? That's it. I'm not paying 1 cent of my taxes. I have to pay it. The taxes to pay. Be careful what you say. Who knows? The Chief may be hiding in the armor as we speak. I don't think it fit in there. If it did, he'd never be able to get it back out. Oh, scary that guy could be. Wow, look at the size of the Chief's Gant's desk. Speaking of that, one we heard earlier. What's she do? She can't. Oh, let's put the paper in his reading in his desk. I wonder what he was reading. This looks like... What's the evidence? What's the evidence? Case list runs twice as long as this though. Look at the case name! Huh? Yes, all diners is it? I wonder what this is doing here. Oh, detective, what did you just say? I said, I wonder what... How about the evidence list? Only they're twice as long. I guess there was a lot of evidence. Besides lots of evidence. the evidence. It seems too short. Much less to run twice as long. So Edward said. The team must be hiding something about that case. It appears so. Wow, look at the size of the teeth. Get the. That's the side drawer. That was from the SL9, is it? Edward had the other half of that list. What's this list be doing here? Let's go a little more into this list. Safe, isn't it? Safe? That word is right for the tree. Okay, if you say so. The code needed to enter this panel and open it. 7-digit number. I have a hunch. I know you want a birthday. Right here goes nothing. Bingo. What's up with Jenner? Where's a pal? 77, the file ID number on the record. What? Number of mysterious executive officer who entered the room that day? You mean 7's ID number? I think you're 1 7 shy this time. Here's one thing, Chief Grant's ID number. Say, anyone care to look inside? Is there any money in there? How much is his stash though? It's the file piece of the broken cup. I'll tell you what, I've seen this before. Something else in there too. It looks like a piece of leather cloth. This is a handprint, isn't it? Yeah, I saw someone wearing a shirt like this one. Think the chief made it design up? I don't think so. Oh, it was just a thought. It's all was it a safe? Probably so, it's empty now. The cloth with a handprint on it. On a broken shard from a cup. Pieces of the evidence. To prove something they had to do with the case. Can't just let you take them. After all, it's my neck on the line here. Great, now I have to prove it over to get them. The two items linked to the SL9, isn't it? Come on, there's gotta be something we can show them. Take them. Well, that's the gumshoe. Can you happen to look at this jar? Oh, and the three of us put back together. Those are the days. Carol would be down Celtic. Is there a piece of the evidence for that case? That's right. One of the charts for the SL9 is the sticker on it. The arrogant bells. You know, the fragment we just found. And this one that was just in the safe? It's that one that was in the safe. Turns out it's ringing a lot of bells. They even fits. Get that shard. Take a crack at it. Go ahead, pal. Show us what you can do. Right, get some glue. Please can cut pieces together again. Chief Gant was no hiding evidence. Here goes. There it is. Fits like a charm. That of course means you can't knowingly hit a piece of this jar in the safe. In other words, you can steal the piece of evidence from the SL9 that's in it. But guys, get a load of this. What is it? Piece of jar just detached from the others. There's a line on it. There's a line. Blood. Don't get it. Why would Chief can't hide this in a safe? Don't you? You have a look at this. Yeah, I know what that is. They want to take some fingerprints. Great idea, detective. Go to town, jeez. What are you doing? Are you sticking out your hand like that? Go ahead, take the fingerprint. Any fingers we want to take? Huh? Come on, this isn't time for jokes. Talk about the cloth you found in the safe. Yeah, I know that there would. I knew that. The one with the handprint on it, right? It's a sense of humor. Let's check for fingerprints. Sprinkle the powder on the cloth, and the absorbed in the prints blow the rest away. What do you want? I don't know to hold it. All right, let's go. Look at this over. It's the only way to work. Complete match round. No, how could this be? Everyone's fingerprints showing here. Found a match? Whose fingerprints were they? Oh, it seems the prints are too old. Not enough to be a good match. Oh, that's too bad. I thought the darkest prints. Hey, you, over here. What's going on here? What are the kids doing inside the chief's safe? Don't ask me. Let's just keep this ready forever for now. Here, maybe you should hold on to this. Good idea. Did I help? Of course. With your ID, we were able to get some hard evidence. Nah, that's very kind, is it? If it wasn't for this ID, it would have been useless. Isn't that right, you in the coat? Eek! She can't. Why didn't think you'd be back so soon? Which I'm a man who believes in signs. I was walking into my meeting. Look out the window, saw a stray dog run in a pole. It's just when I thought of a certain detective. You mean me, sir? Now then, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. Yes, sir. Sorry. Oh, you in the coat. Me, sir? Drop off your ID on the way out. Don't be needing it anymore. But, sir... Now get out! Yes, sir. Gotta wait too then. Wait, you're the one with the spiky hair. Don't go yet. Me, sir? Like a word with you. But, sir, I'm not a licensed scientific investigator yet. You with the spiky are free to go. It's alright? Oh boy. Look, pal, if I told you... Don't have to tell you 1,000 times. Chief is off limits. Hey, so I had to go sneaking in there like that, didn't you? You said you didn't care anymore if you were fired. If I'd known about you like this. Never said that. I've seen the evidence the chief was hiding in the office. Trying to get the picture. Why has she kept really silent about all the time? You listen to me? I'll try to smooth things over with Chief again. Thanks, pal. Yeah, I heard from her that the police wanted to ask us some questions. Did you spend the rest of the day? So the chief asked them to come in for questioning. Now he's thinking about it. Tomorrow's the final day. Alright. I'm committed to do everything I can to defend you. This is why I'm here. I told you all I can. You told me over these past couple of days. It's absolutely nothing. Not a single thing useful thing. Really, I believe I did mention something quite important. Well, I told you right at the beginning. I was the one who stabbed Detective Goodman. I think I finally figured it out. I know who it is lurking behind your words. Mia did a good job mentioning you. I'm rather jealous. Edgeworth was right. Edgeworth? Once you convince you know something, don't get persuaded the other way. Thickhead is the term you use, I believe. I'm gonna get used here to tell me the rest of it. That man was a little bit more perplexed at first. Persisting you did it, yet there was no occurring evidence. That's what hit me. It's not that you're unwilling to tell the truth. But you're capable of doing so because of a certain individual. What an intriguing notion. An individual, you say. Can't so in the... Are you think I'm protecting this person? No. Afraid of him. If I'm not mistaken, the person in question may have persuaded you to silence. Blackmailing her. Take Mr. Wright, who am I asking the person you're speaking of? So supposedly so frightened of this person.
Take that!
Oh, Miss Sky? Mr. Wright, you are addressing the chief prosecutor. Don't forget your place. I think it's still not ready to spill the beans. My apologies. Please tell me a bit more what you think you know. We're partners until 2 years ago. I suspect him as a detective. Assuming he's respectable, didn't tell me something. Why do we try to hide his crimes? His crimes? Look, you and Edgeworth will be brought before a board of inquiry for what you did. Specifically, hiding and forging evidence. Of course, there's suspicious offenses. Why does know that Chief Gant's name was never mentioned? Chief Gant? Arthur didn't know the truth behind the forgery. The only party could have could have possibly tampered the evidence was me. I asked it because I was second in command of the investigation. Yes, but the only other, there's also one other. David Gant. You tend to accuse Chief Gant to leave more than just words. There was proof that Gant falsified evidence in that case.
Take that!
Just found this in the safe in the chief prosecutor's office. This jar and a piece in this piece of cloth. You know what these are? Piece of evidence funny, I sold 9 into there. The person concealing evidence was none other than Chief Gant himself. Now tell me, why are you taking the blame for him? Touche, Mr. Wright. This is just summarized. I can't display the chief orders. It means being found murder. That's right. Your boss will expect me to tell you. 3 days ago, I was supposed to cooperate. My Detective Goodman. Just say follow orders. It's evidence that maybe Emma did something. Possibly they blame her for use the fingerprints with use the blamer for the Marshall's brother's death. Say follow orders. Or I could incorporate. Although I can't tell you the details, I can say that I was given the order that day. I need to dispose of Bruce Goodman's body. I found it in the trunk of Alan's Edward car. I knew it. I suspected. I suspected it days ago. Everyone believes. You're not the one that murdered Detective Goodman. Correct. Try to take the body out of Edward's car. The trunk was locked was broken. I discovered the murder weapon was inspecting the body. Well, the murder weapon. It was a knife. No. Found the body, this knife was sticking in it. Knife in the SL, it's in it. Should have killed Joe Dark's knife. Couldn't just leave the knife in him. So I took it out and stabbed him with the other knife. The edge was his knife. That's right. He was already dead and my hands were shaking it until I was stabbing him. Just stabbed but he was already dead. I'm cutting my hand. That's the reason for the bandage on my hand. Yes. Since that's what that's I got the blood in the victim's shoes as well. And then the punch of the knife in him. The star, huh? Why'd you need to hide Dark's knife so badly? It took a lot of work to finally close the Darky's case. Work was over with. I didn't want to open it again. The attempt was to prevent that. Or I mean, it's possible. So he hid Darky's knife. He used to stab the detective with evidence in the Joe Darky case. Word got out, which the reporters would have filled there with that. Got the knife and the scarf and hit it. It was the exhaust pipe, right? Then I called my sister. Tell her what happened and ask her to hide the knife, which was inside the muffler. Yes, Emma? No one else on the force to know about this. But so confident. But I was, is it? But I had a bad feeling about one of them that day. Bad feeling? It was after I received those orders from Chief Gant. First thing I did was make a phone call. Because the patrolman Jake Marshall. Marshall, why else would you call him? The investigator for the SL9 had been murdered. What? That factory kept hidden and I needed it. Oh. The only other person I could trust. thought I could trust him at the time. However, it seems that after I spoke to him, he went after the death create his own. What do you mean? Well, in case he died, instead of taking things into his own hands. First, already too late. He got himself to Goodman and tried to steal the evidence. It's on the ID card. He hadn't made up his mind and still hadn't made up his mind to break into the evidence room. You set him off. My phone call, any remaining doubt he had must have disappeared. Didn't know that the evidence had already been stolen. Caused the incident in the evidence room. I'm afraid that's all I can tell you. But Lana, you've earned my respect both as a defense attorney and investigator. Now please, don't pursue this any further in court tomorrow. Tomorrow's trial. There's only one way to drive off a lot of demons. I've got to get to the bottom of everything. The Goodman's real murderer. What went down in the chief's office 2 years ago. Dun dun dun! To be continued for tomorrow night, where we'll be wrapping up episode 5 and the game with the day 4 final day. Okay. But yeah, that's gonna be it for tonight. We're gonna wrap this up tomorrow night. Well, I'm enjoying this, but it was a mistake doing this back to back at the but it's been fine. I'm enjoying it. Like I said, we're gonna wrapping up Beast Wright Ace Attorney. We'll definitely be doing the other 2 games in the trilogy down the line. I think if we have time, we'll at least do a little bit of the second game during the 6th anniversary, which we'll be doing all Switch games. I think the anniversary cast in December. But like I said, that's gonna be it for today. We're getting back tomorrow night. We'll be wrapping up Beast Wright Ace Attorney. Saturday, no cast because I'm going to movies. Sunday, NHL 19 after tomorrow. Great deluxe. It's right area on Sunday. Monday, we got our next playthrough on the channel with God of War 2018 Day 1 on Monday night, Day 2 on Tuesday night, Wednesday, only Wednesday, so show 19 we're getting ever closer. Week 100 finally. And right back in there Thursday with more and more great deluxe. Read some of the great TV in the morning and the God of War 2018 Day 3 on Thursday night. That's the upcoming schedule on the channel, like the above. But we got lots of games coming up, like I said, we could God of War 2018. Then we got coming up later this month, Detroit Become Human, which is got a few days still left on PlayStation Plus. We're at PlayStation Plus right now. Here we got Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, Gears 5, the 6th annual Halloween-a-thon, Tales of Vesperia, Pokemon Shield, so much good stuff still planned for the rest of the year. So follow me on social media, someone to go live, but Twitch, Instagram, ongoing engagement from God's Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Speaking of YouTube's guide to YouTube page for all the playthroughs past, present, future, including our playthroughs of the Gear series, the God of War series, Death Creed series, plus lots more good box raids, convention raids, all kinds of good stuff. Let's got Discord now, which we're doing more stuff on in the future. There's that. And if you want to get that some ways on the for save you money. And if you're watching on the VODs on YouTube, all those links, including the links to the Twitch channel, which you can follow in the info section down below. So yeah. Tomorrow should be interesting. let's wrap up. So, go check out for Animan that's actually played Smash Bros. Because they released her character from Dragon Quest. I think, yeah, I don't know. So, go check it out.